Fucking morning, everybody. Don't pause. Just turn down. Good morning. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. Mike, come here. Come hither. What do you guys think? I tried to take a picture last night, but the sun goes away so fast. I couldn't get lighting. I couldn't get it to light up. But I think it turned out pretty good. I'm into it. I think it turned out really well. I tried to take pictures of it last night for y'all. It just wasn't happening. There was no fucking light. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm really glad that I didn't just take a break and then go wash my hair out. It took me like 30 minutes to get all the shit out of my hair just to wash it. Like not even to do anything else. It took me about 30 minutes. This shit was the green was strong. It was so strong. Yeah, I like it too. I'm a little bummed. I think because my hair has grown out so much, when it's bleached to the root, you can see a lot more of it. But because it's grown out so much, it's kind of hidden. But I kind of dig that it blends in with the blue more, if that makes sense. The pink is cute. I liked the pink a lot, but it didn't. It was so stark, Once it grew out, it started to look kind of gross. I know we were watching it. I know. I'm really excited. I actually just Googled if we can see it in Denver. And I guess at 9, I think it's 9:34, we'll get like a partial eclipse here in Denver. I'm not gonna go stare at the sun. I don't have glasses to do so. But I heard it's we're supposed to be able to theoretically see it. But yeah, I've had the NASA channel on and it's entertaining. It's okay. They're fucking, how do you put this? Corny. They're not TV people, so they're not like, you do have glasses, dude. You should go out and try to see it. It's a really special one too. They said, Jesus, son. They said this one's really special because it's the Ring of Fire or some shit. It's not a full. So because of the angle of the Earth or whatever, we're gonna get this ring of fire. Like the moon won't completely cover the sun. There'll be an actual ring of fire around it or whatever. I don't know. It looks like it's gonna be really cool. You can look at the sun. You just need to squint a little. I used to do that when I was a kid. No one told me staring at the sun was bad for you. I used to stare at the sun and it would change colors because my eyes were dying. Terrible. Kids are out there right now. Can they see like any of it happening yet? Happy time zone, B-Tree. Yeah, this one high school. One of my basketball team members bleached and dyed their pubes on the bus on the way to a game one time. That was fun. I will. Good after morning time zone appearing before my eyes like busy traffic, dude. Times I've been up since 4:30, dude. I get you. I know. I don't want to talk about it. I didn't even think about it. I literally had to get up at 4 this morning and take Rod to the airport. So I just put clothes on. I know. Let's not talk about it, okay? We don't have to talk about it. Just pretend it's not here. It's too soon. I know. Scientists are fucking cool, but they are a little awkward to listen to sometimes. Literally, they right before I went live, they had a shot. They were talking to some astronauts that were like up in space in a space station floating. And this girl has like very long, fluffy, curly hair. And so it was like in a ponytail, but floating above her head. And the person interviewing her literally says, "Do you like the sun?" And the astronaut lady's like, "Well, I'm fond of light and being warm, so yeah, like it's that kind of like level of a little awkward, but it is a little charming. I agree with you. The dorkiness is a little bit charming. As a Brewers fan who lost their star pitcher for next season as well, same. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about it today. This is not a baseball day. I don't want to talk about it. It's been a year. I didn't think about it before I put this on. I'm so sorry. Sore subject. It's gonna be a weird day with the eclipse in the middle. I'm kind of excited. Actually, the scientists were talking about it, and they were saying that it will feel, because it's like a total solar eclipse. It will feel different. Like it'll actually get cold. In some parts, you might actually start to hear crickets coming out. Like animals will think it's nighttime. And they said you'll see, like, if you have birds in your tree in your yard, you'll see them try to nest. Like, they'll try to go to sleep for, like, a couple hours, and then they'll get back up and be really confused, so I'm kind of excited to see what happens. I don't Have we been alive for a solar eclipse? I don't know if one's happened in my lifetime, I don't remember. I don't remember one, but that doesn't mean anything. My parents just aren't into space. We went and saw a comic when I was a kid. Was it 99 there was one? Okay, maybe we did. I remember a neighbor took us with a giant telescope to go watch something, but I could have swore it was something at nighttime. Oh, in 2017 we had one. Nice. No shit, they said like animals are gonna get confused because of the solar eclipse. Yeah, coyotes might be out early. Who knows? Demons will walk the earth. They're not already walking the earth. Explain all this political nonsense I've seen lately. This week's been shit. I'm allergic to everything, including my cats. And your dad has not early stage throat cancer. Dude, I'm so sorry, Gloom. Fuck that. Fuck cancer. Amen. All right. Do you want to listen to these dorks a little bit? Right? Maybe. Dude, what do you think? I tried to take pictures last night, but it took so long to wash it. It was dark out. So I had no good light, but I think it turned out pretty good. The lavender is very kind of blends in a lot. It doesn't stand out as much, but I like it. I think it turned out pretty nice. Black holes were suns, but now they're not. So are they hot? Are black holes hot? Zero, zero. We do sometimes. I'm in Denver though. We're in the mountains. So I've decided. I've asked someone I've added someone to the same category as Gwyneth Paltrow, the Goop, Jada Pinkett Smith. I've never had a good taste in my mouth about that woman. I don't understand her at all. Is it a heat death? So they're cold? Surface of Mars cold here in January? Fuck that. So they're really cold. Okay. I was just curious. I honestly had never thought about it before. Zelda Quinn, my love. Hydrate, motherfuckers. She kind of is, right? Even before all the chaos that started, like 20 years ago or some shit like that between her and Will Smith. I just, like, she seems to have an unjustifiably huge opinion of herself. And I don't know, like, called me ignorant. Why is she famous? It got dark enough that my dog actually thought it was time to. Dude, no shit. My dogs are acting like I should be off work right now. It's so weird. It is kind of mermaid. Yeah, I really like that green color, actually. It's pretty. And it took really well. Consider it bled. Holy crap. The amount of green in my bathtub. But yeah, it took really well, and I like that color. It's pretty. It'll be cool when I put it in buns and stuff, because the green will be on top. It'll be fun to play with. It looks so much better than it did. It just looks so dead. No shit. Black holes are like 0 Kelvin? Damn. Okay, there you go. I didn't know. Black holes don't have a temp. The accretion disk that has a temp, the accretion disk has a temp, and it goes from hot to cold as the energy gets sucked in. That's how we can see it? You blew my mind. I had no idea. That's fascinating. If you compress things extremely hard, they get very hot. I would assume that at very high temperatures, but no way for that heat to travel in a vacuum. The gravity is too powerful for an atmosphere. Super cold, but potentially hot on the inside. Fucking black holes, though, right? She did some movies in the past, and Tupac and Will Smith, and that's it, right? I don't know if maybe she might have been like a guest star on French Prince. She was on Fresh Prince, but she wasn't a regular. Black holes don't really let anything out, but the stuff outside the event horizon can release a lot of energy. Damn. It's fun when you see a video of the coldest place in the universe and then find out it's right here on Earth. Fucking what? I mean, their whole situation, I don't get it. I wish I didn't know about it, but unfortunately the media just feeds me this shit. I don't understand. Their entire relationship is just like, did they just want to make some perfect babies to put into the world or something? I don't know. Yeah, she is. She's like an Amber Turd. She kind of is. It's like she did a couple things, is pretty cool. Wow, we see black holes by the fact that we see the absence of space. God, that's weird. Dude, the green on top, yeah. Yeah, no. Remember, primary colors will be darker, secondary colors will be lighter. I would have never thought of that. It was very much I would look like an alien with the green on top. More mind-blowing facts. If we could harness the gravitational energy of a black hole, it would be more efficient than nuclear fusion. Wow. So, okay, hold on. You guys seem to know a lot about space, and this is very interesting. The disk. What is that? The accretion disk? What's the accretion disk? Is that what we see essentially? This week in TLK Astrophysics, last week we were talking about so CK does her day job. This is why I love the spectrum of subjects in CK. Well, it's crazy. I don't know. It's like, I don't know why, because I find myself to be kind of a fucking moron, but I feel like my stream attracts some fucking brains, and I love it because you guys are into teaching, and it's my favorite thing in the world. I love learning about this stuff because space is fascinating, but I've took intro to physics, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I got. I mean, David, who the fuck gets together with their friends and talks about work? Go ask Sky if she knows respiratory therapy things. It's not like we hang out and we're like, so, you want to talk about what we both went to college for too long for and are still dying from? No. Unless it's like a gross story or a cool story. But other than that, not really. Good morning, Berserker. How are you, love? I learned a little bit, but yeah, you don't necessarily sit with someone and talk about their job unless it comes up for some reason. The coldest place in the universe is man-made. No shit, what is it? We've made matter in a lab colder than space. No shit. The green on the underoath gives me the channel profile picture vibes. It kind of does. These, I don't know if you remember when I first, probably not. It was literally last January, but when I first got this bleached, my bangs were neon green. The bangs were neon green. I think this was like turquoise blue, a couple different blues like foiled in. And I've slowly gotten the green out of the front because my skin is green. Like, I have green like undertones, and it makes me look really green when it's that like face framing. But down here, I think it's pretty. It doesn't fuck up it just makes me look funny. It makes my skin look weird. A disk-like flow of gas, plasma, dust, or particles around any astronomical object in which the material orbiting in the gravitational field of the object loses energy and angular momentum as it slowly spirals inward. Whoa. A disc-like flow. Okay. Donna, first off, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving a fucking anus its wings.
It's almost been a year and I have no idea how. What the fuck is life?
Life is too fast and I hate everything. Thank you so much for resummoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving anus its wings. I gotta read this one more time. So the disc we were talking about is a disc-like. Why is that hard for me to say? A disc-like flow of gas, plasma, dust, or particles around any astronomical object in which the material orbiting in the gravitational field of the object loses energy and angular momentum as it slowly spirals inward. What the fuck? It loses momentum. Wild. I get it, but also like, is it too much of a question to ask? Like, why does it lose momentum? Because don't things normally gain momentum in a downward spiral? Nine Inch Nails. The accretion disk is basically where everything starts running into itself because it takes forever to fall into the black hole. Why does it take for? I mean, this is just me thinking in like Earth gravity, which is a stupid brain thing, but you guys are smart. Like, why does it slow down as it falls? So it's weird fucking black hole shit? Okay. I was assuming that, but black holes are fascinating. They're so weird. Dude, Small, I totally do. That's the thing. Like, I loved college, the classes and everything. Like, I loved having discussions. I love learning. I couldn't take tests for the life of me. It's the worst. I cannot be tested. I just can't. Is gas and dust settled and spinning bright and hot and bright, but slowing down, which is fucking wild to me. Because the time, like, so now we're talking it's slowing down, but time in a black hole and in space is different than time for us, right? So when we're saying it's slowing down, it's a different equation, right? No, Mishy, is it pretty funny? Some black holes have huge X-ray lasers coming out of the poles if the disk of material getting pulled in. What? I'm just glad a lot of the internet are now realizing that the Depp trial was insanely fucking manipulated, misogynistic, and Depp is a fucking off person. I think it's really weird that a divorce became public entertainment. It was all very weird. I still don't know very much about it, but I know that it's not okay to make someone's divorce entertainment. Shit's fucking weird. The time dilation effect. Is that what this video? So hold on. I want to watch this video with you guys. I think Vex tossed this at us earlier. It was creepy, right? Thank you. I'm so glad I'm not the only one. Like, it just still feels very weird to me that people, like, I think Netflix has a documentary on it, on a divorce. And yet us gays are ruining it. You know? The rings around planets like Saturn are technically accretion disks. No shit. What? Everything's wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, and I love it and I hate it at the same time. It's so weird. It loses momentum due to Hawking radiation and quantumly, it is theorized to slowly collapse across multiple dimensions. What the fuck? No shit, Wand. I mean, I took an intro to physics, but it was math. I mean, it was math that I forgot very quickly because I don't use that shit. Yeah, I did chem and bio, dude. I am not. Space is baffling, but it's fascinating. Basically, time starts to act funnier the closer to the middle of the black hole you got. Okay, that's what I was thinking, yeah. Weird. So it releases energy that is heat and loses momentum. The losing momentum when heat is involved and going down a spiral is what's really fucking my brain right now because that is the opposite of everything I've ever known. Which one, Mishi? The one I have up right now? The entropy video? I did, Donna, and I said thank you very much and that I appreciate you. Dude, Fox, let me give you this one. It might be related. I love learning about this stuff. It's so cool. I love that you guys are as excited about it as I am because I feel like I don't ever want to like bore y'all, but this stuff's so fucking cool. I love you and I fucking appreciate you. I can't believe it's almost been a year. It's fucking weird. No shit. Eventually, oh my god. Spaghettification fucking baffles me. I watched a whole documentary, or I listened to a podcast documentary on spaghettification. That shit is fucking wild. Yeah. Relatively, time speeds up around you when you get closer to the black hole, but you slow down and it gets hot, which should theoretically heat it up. My brain. I'm in pain. This is great. Spaghettification is one of the best scientific terms. Like, I really thought it was fake for a while. I legitimately thought
Did
it
you take
was
your joy
take your
today?
fucking joy today. I
Never
thought it
forget to take
was
your joy,
having to do
and
with
I
like
guarantee your
the
day will go as
spaghetti
smooth as
religion
velvet.
monster or whatever. I thought it was a spaghetti monster joke. You know? It's not. It's real. Isn't it like you get compressed like one fucking atom of your human self at a time through a black hole? Something like that? Like a spaghetti noodle? Hydrate, motherfuckers. So you would stay the same, but like 10 plus years would have passed around you. God, that's weird. What's that movie with oh god, what's his name? All right, all right, all right. And he like his daughter is one of those redheads that look exactly the same. Interstellar, I fucking love that movie so much, and that makes me think of that. The weird, just like time. Time though, time. If you like, reading science fiction or watching science fiction about time, I highly suggest reading the book Timeline by Michael Crichton. One of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. It fucked my head up. It was so good. Interstellar's real good. It might not be perfect, but I think it does a really good job of like I love space and space topics and watching stuff that has to do with NASA and like rocket launches and shit like that. It's fascinating. But movies about space, I feel like a lot of the time, they just wanna put a plot in space, and they don't really give you anything, and that's the first movie where you actually get some, I don't know, theorizing or something, like real scientific theories that are actually scientists talk about, you know? Here's another one to ponder. If light cannot escape a black hole because of the intense gravity, does that then imply that gravity is faster than the speed of light? Huh. What? Oh, cloud, how was that? Technically, we could use the concept of spaghettification and reassemble the atoms if we could manipulate things at the quantum level. Jesus Christ. It would lead to Star Trek-ish transporters. Weird. I did see the launch yesterday. It was fucking sick. Being impressed with something roughly the size of one million billion trillion. What's after trillion? I want to say gazillion, but that's a fake number. What's after trillion? Quintillion. Is it quadrillion? Quintillion? Quadrillion? One no, it's what's after quadrillionth because there's another. It's missing I don't know. One huge percent number of the side of the head of a pin. Wow. Good news, we wouldn't feel a thing. Thank fuck. So it goes quintillion, sextillion, septillion, octillion, nonillion, Jesus. That's wow. That's very small. That's very fucking small, right? Lizzie, watch the movie. It's really good. It's actually got a really, really good story. It's a very sweet story about a father and a daughter. It's really, really well done. I honestly, it's one of my faves, I would say. It's not scary. I don't think it's that scary. I think it's really good. Is it decadillion or decillion? 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 Yeah, it's a lot of years. Yeah, I don't think Interstellar's scary. It's not one of those. It's more like a mystery, kind of. There is I don't remember the dread parts. I remember I know what you're talking about, like, when yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. A little bit, but it didn't give me the same dread. What's the one with Sandra Bullock? And I think George Clooney? Gravity. That one gave me fucking, ugh, anxiety. Oh my god. Watched it once, never again. That movie can go fuck itself. And I don't think it was very legit. Why gravity's not a force? Oh god. Okay, let me move this shit over. We're gonna learn ourselves some shit today, my dudes. Black holes. Oh god, I'm very excited. Science, dude. I'm excited to watch this shit with you guys because I can pause it and ask questions. Because otherwise, I just would go on and be like, I don't know what that is. Lucy, is that the one with? Come on, what's her name? Johansson. Scarlett Johansson. You knew what I was saying. Lips and titties. I don't know. Lips and titties. Yes, I have. No, don't watch Gravity. Don't. It's not even very well done. I didn't like it. It's one of those movies where it's a shit ton of silence. Like the dead space silence. They're trying to really incite that feeling of being grotesquely alone in space, and it's kind of gross. Dem tiggle milky bitties. Mm-hmm. It's funny because she's only 5'3", so her boobs aren't that big. I know, I think she actually has smaller boobs than me. No kidding. I don't know why I know this, but I think I learned her bra size many, many moons ago, and I was like, "Oh, shit." But I'm, like, almost a foot taller than her. Wait, that's Trisha Paytas? Hold on. Wait, I didn't even get it. Oh, is TikTok fucking up? I heard someone say that it was crashing on them earlier. Let me try it again. Hold on. Yeah, David's crashed earlier too. Oh, I thought you linked one. I thought you gave me a link. I thought you gave me a link. Didn't you give me a link? It just, my tabs crashed. I was trying to reload them. Martian's really good too. I really liked Martian. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Matt Damon, but I like it. But I like that one. That the universe means there'd be so little entropy that time would be immeasurable and it would erase an arrow of time, but time itself would still exist theoretically. It's a result of entropy. Yeah, like entropy is proof of time, like a oh my god, my brain. I'm too tired, my dudes. I'm too tired for this. My brain is going so deep. That is fascinating. Entropy though? Damn. Physics can get interesting if you can get far in it, right? Like that's pretty cool. Dude, like I don't know. Can my brain go further? We have a lot. We have a black hole video. We have why gravity's not a force. We have a bunch of space stuff actually. Our brain's about to go even further, even weirder. Time would exist, but because nothing is happening to show that time is even happening. If no one's there to hear it, does a tree make a sound when it falls in the woods kind of thing? Dude, right, Kendo? Like my brain, I don't know if it hurts or if it's just like I'm left with more questions, as most learning is, right? I feel like that's most of the time. You learn anything, you're always left with more questions. Always. Like that's a good time. Is it? Okay, let's watch that one. Well, hold on. That one, let's do. This one, let's break it up with the black hole, and the black hole one's only 5 minutes. God, fucking, I don't even, the, I don't know how to even ask the question that I have, because I'm dead inside now. Um, so why it, you know what, you're better than me at this. I agree. You tell him what's up. I don't know. Like, I heard it, I absorbed everything. I just don't. No, it's more about how we are allegedly accelerating down actively all the time, as opposed to a gravitational pull of the earth, which I've always thought was a thing. I feel like I'm dying. I knew the earth is spinning and that we are moving at this, like if the globe stopped, we would all fly off the earth and like die. I knew ish. But like if gravity's not real, then why do we still learn about gravity? Or is gravity just our constant acceleration down? What decides down? I thought gravity of the earth is what decided down was, right? Correct, Mel, but I was taught that because the largest body of mass has a gravitational pull. But if gravity's not real, then why the largest mass causes me to accelerate into it. I.e. suck a big cock. Sorry, I had to make the joke. So many fucking mass jokes. They were all up in there. They write themselves. I have your video, but it's literally what he just said don't masturbate, God is watching. Brought to you by Vagisil. Yeah, it's such an like, we are... Why am I even talking? I am nothing. I am nothing. Damn. Why? 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 I know. I have no clue. I have none clues what what all those theatrics were about. We never honestly know. Oh my god. Oh my god, were they EDBBBs? Maybe they are Marco Poloing. I never know, because Bill does that weird gargly one.
Satan has a very special pineapple for your asshole.
Spiffy, thank you so much for gifting us sub to wash your feet. Wash your legs too. I appreciate you. Lilith had opinions about the universe. She did. Do you have opinions about the universe? Things to say? You're not Lilith. Oh, big stretch. I think I'm just like a cat tower to you. What are you doing? Thank you. What are you doing? Barking at nothing? Hmm? What? What were you barking at? Good boy. I know, dude, Smith, they're pretty heavy. They're not very tall. Like, they're no taller than, like, I'm trying to think, like a golden retriever or something like that. But they're hefty. They're like, I would say he's about 85 pounds and she's probably like 70-ish, 70, 75. I know. Bob, I'm insignificant. You're my black hole. You're a void. Do you have entropy and time or something? Time and entropy, bud? It got so dark in here. That eclipse, it's way over with, though, isn't it? It's like way the fuck over with. I don't know why it's so dark in here. But it is. I feel all like fog. It's very dark. Super massive black dog. Bump. He's like, Mom, I hate it. Don't do that. Yeah, we watched it today. It was actually pretty sick. Like, we watched the NASA channel and they obviously covered like the best views of it. So they watched it in, where was it? Like Mexico, I think. Albuquerque, New Mexico was one of the best places. And there's some place in Texas. Started with a K. I don't remember what it was called anymore. But we got to watch it. It was pretty cool. I went outside, looked directly at the sun, burnt my eye a little bit. It's okay. What are you up to, bud? Breathing hard. That's it. Clouds roll in after the eclipse like they did here. Actually, I have no idea. I don't think have I been outside since then? I don't even have a window to look out. I have no idea, but probably. It's supposed to be Kerrville. That's what it was. Kerrville. Yeah, Kerrville, Texas is it's the eclipse capital of Texas, we learned today. Also, that astronauts do in fact like sun. So, my brain is mush. We learned so much today, didn't we? Did we learn a whole lot? I don't learn anything, Bob. I moved a lot of shit around in my house, and one of my snakes is over right here against this wall now, and he crawls around all day, and I can see him. It's very distracting. He's a cool snake, but he's like adventurous. Let me see. Are those all the links we have, bub? Bub. I know. I had to, like I said, I got up at the ass of dawn this morning, and I took Rod to the airport, and the dogs were not having it. Like I got up, and I was like, "You guys are welcome to get up with me and go outside and stuff." But I was up at like 4:30 ish, I think, and so they went back to sleep. So I just shut the bedroom door on them. But I think they heard Rod because they got real upset about it. But it was really early for those upset noises. Really early. I think I mostly learned I don't know shit. Yeah. Uh, it's I learned that gravity may or may not be real. That I'm a downward rocket ship. I'm trying to clear out links and see what I have. I don't know where everything. I've got too much shit open. Um, Entropy is time and entropy. Fabric of space. I will absolutely be watching those videos multiple times and like sitting here and researching words in them and shit because it's you guys aren't honestly distracting. I'm just so fucking tired. I think I slept like 3 hours ish. You know when you're not like physically exhausted, but your brain is like your brain's like, uh, Newton physics is good enough for government work. Exactly, sex is entropy in motion, right? Things gravitate towards large objects because penetration or something. Entropy is usually a really fun skill in most like RPGs, like fantasy-based games. Usually like necromancers or something will have some entropy thing where you like suck the life out of something else and you absorb it, which today I've learned is not entropy. Like that ass dude. I could have a universal poll, you don't know. Anyone who thinks we're alone and all that, dude, there's even without conceptualizing the scope of how big the universe is, it's so narcissistic. Like, I'm not saying there's other upright humanoid things walking around, but life can be defined many different ways. Defining things as like just as like a human life is so shallow. And like they were saying, like these are active universe, like all those of all come on. Come on. I'd be fucking gobsmacked if there wasn't another form of something that at least looks alive, may not be scientifically defined as alive by us or whatever. There has to be. There's just no fucking way. There's no way. That's why you have to specify intelligent life, not just life. Exactly, like a life you can communicate with. Which is wild cuz like what did he say? Unless you're within that yellow dot, there's no way anyone could even see us because of light years and the amount of time it takes for the light bouncing off of the earth to travel. Outside of that, by the time it travels outside of that and something made it back in, like the earth would be like gone. You know? It's fucking bizarre to conceptualize in my head. It's hurting a little bit. If we're alone in the universe, that's a whole lot of wasted space. Amen on that. The human brain is so bad at probability. Dude, though. Brains. It's also said that the distances between things is so big, we'd right? I mean, we'd quite literally have to discover a way of travel that's faster than light, which is impossible, right? Technically? Yeah, so past a point that moves too fast, it will never see it. Yeah, people hear light years so much they forget what it means. It's the distance light can travel in a year, and life is pretty fucking fast. It is. Damn. The light years across just our universe blew me away, let alone the observable. So someone asked it earlier, but like when this might be a stupid question, but when they say observable universe, like how do we how have we observed that far out? Like with a telescope? Like we have observed it, or are we doing calculations based on light that we're getting from that part of the universe and being like, well, that light wave means solid or something like that? Because light and telescopes. Okay, okay. But not like actually kind of. Even the next star. I mean, just the sun, right? Yeah. It's kind of fucking weird. We might be able to travel faster if wormholes exist and we can find a way to use them to travel. Lots of ifs there. Yeah, wormholes are freaky. David, that's what I oh man, the movie we were talking about earlier is all about is the bending of space. So I think if there are aliens, there's a buzz on my nose, bud. You left me with one. So I think if there are aliens, they're probably machines because of how long it takes to travel through space. If they made it to us, they'd have to be that or something that just had evolved to have an insane lifespan somehow. Turtle people or something. The Hubble Deep Field Image. Hubble Deep Field Image. Whoa. Really? Okay, so this is kind of cool. I'd be as fuck. Trigonomet. Oh no, not today. Nope. Trigonometry. Nope. Trigono today. That's what's my mouth is saying. It doesn't mean anything, no, but it's cool. Well, it could though. What if people in that galaxy hear color? I don't even know what I just said. How? No, but what? How? What if? I know trigonometry, but no, nope. I can't wait to sleep. I wanted to click on this one. What is this? There was just another James Webb one, but it looks. Look at this. It looks like unicorns bursting out of a fart. It's the oldest galaxy. Near-infrared and mid-infrared instruments issued their first clear glimpses of thousands of galaxies in a deep-field view that took advantage of gravitational lensing. When the powerful gravitational field of a huge group of galaxies bends the light rays from more distant galaxies, pulling them into our view. Blah, 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 blah. That's fucking cool. The Pillars of Creation. I knew it had a name. Doesn't it kind of remind you of, like, The Last Unicorn when the unicorns are kind of coming out of the waves?
I want them all.
Oh my god, it's Dolly's best painting. What the fuck? Is this just new James Webb photos? Every glorious image from the James Webb Space Telescope so far. I didn't even know. I thought it was blurred out because it was going to be porn. It's just actually the picture. Titan, Saturn's largest moon. Titan has a nitrogen-rich atmosphere, rivers, lakes, and seas of hydrocarbons such as ethane and methane. This latter feature makes it unique in the solar system as the only other planetary body besides Earth. Planetary? Did I say planetary? I'm going to give up here pretty soon. My mouth is just done. Planetary body besides Earth to have these liquid environments. Because it has dense clouds, we cannot see what lies beneath Titan's atmosphere in visible light. Sick. The Keck Observatory only recently observed Titan's clouds and confirmed that the moon is seasonal weather. It's a moon, too. That's pretty precious. Galaxy Get Together looks like a little amoeba or something. Or a penis. When two galaxies... This is what happens when galaxies collide. When two galaxies get close, they begin to merge, like this scene web captured. This particular pairing, collectively called 2ZW96, is twisting and changing each galaxy, with the upper galaxy far more distorted than the lower one. Penetration. James Webb Telescope observes the largest nipple known to man. It's lit. A lit path appears to harness the two glowing blue galactic cores together. What? The galaxy pair is about 500 million light years from Earth in the direction of constellation Delphinus. Close to the She's done. She's broken today. It's happening. Andromeda wants to eat our galaxy. Someone's gonna. Early galaxies. That's a baby? Here's an image of the crux of the central mystery Webb is trying to solve. How and why did stars form? This view shows a zoomed-in image of two bright galaxies that may have existed 350 and 450 million years after the Big Bang, respectively from top to bottom. Giggity. One of them could be the source of the most distant starlight Earthlings have ever seen. The most distant starlight we have ever seen? That's magical. Huh. Probably forming about 100 million years after the Big Bang. These primordial galaxies appear to be small, compact spheres or disks, compared to the expanded spiral of the Milky Way. This configuration is an indication of their early existence. Astrophysicists plan to study Webb's blah, blah, blah. That's pretty cool. Dude, Dead Minds fucking A. Have a beautiful day, Honeybean. Thank you. I mean, honestly, I was so tired today. I was like, today's going to be a sad stream. Like, people are going to be like, oh, Katie's boring. Thank fuck for some cool space shit, right? Fiery Hourglass Protostar. Hot. November 16th. That is fucking actually really beautiful. Holy crap. That is gorgeous. Here's the light of a star still in formation, spreading out in the shape reminiscent of an hourglass before Webb's near-infrared camera, NIRCam, cast its gaze on it. This protostar was concealed within the dark cloud L1527 in the Taurus star-forming region. Astrophysicists hope to gain insight into the beginnings of a new star by analyzing data from such infrared sites. The actual young star is still hidden from view inside the neck of the hourglass. Really? An edge on pro-planetary disk line across the middle of the hourglass neck, but the star's light unfurls on either side of the line. That is fucking magical. I want to see it bigger. Don't give me a butthole. Fiery protostar is what I call my butthole. That is beautiful. I mean, that looks like magic in a video game. Stop making it small again. I need to re-download view image. I got rid of it on accident. Fuck. Every website's like, hey, do you want to see this really pretty image as small as fucking possible? No! That's gorgeous, though. Side note. Like, seriously, it looks like magic. Jade, bless your heart for that. I just feel like slow. Damn. There's so many pictures. I could look forever. Webb's first deep field. My first digital camera. My third digital camera. My cock. They make the pictures small, though, is what I'm saying. Like, even if we copied the URL, it would just pull it up as the same small ass picture in the middle of the screen, and then you'd zoom in and it'd be all pixelized. Like, if you're gonna take these awesome photos and, like, I can see that there's good quality of them, why you gotta make them so tiny? That's what she said. So, oh my god, that's where it is. Oh, wow! Enhance. Enhance. That looks like a grainy penis photo. Globular cluster? The fuck? A team of Canadian astronomers, Jesus Christ, astronomers, including experts from the Dunlap Institute for Astronomy and Astrophysics, you know what? In the University of Toronto, have identified the most distant globular clusters are discovered using the Webb telescope's first deep field image of thousands of galaxies. These may contain the first and oldest stars in the universe. Looking at these first images from JWST and discovering old globular clusters around distant galaxies was an incredible moment, one that wasn't possible with previous Hubble Space Telescope imaging. Well then. My mouth is moving slower than my brain today. It's terrible. I'm just like I feel like my mouth like I went to the dentist and got my mouth numbed and it's just coming back. That's what it feels like. Pillars, there it is. Through an MRI? Oh no, a Miri. Through Miri. Jesus Christ. I was like, an MRI? Oh my god, what? I know that is. I'm so sorry that I am the way that I am. But if I wasn't. Where did thousands of stars go? When viewed through the James Webb Telescope's mid-infrared instrument, MIRI, the pillars of creation look downright eerie. Oh, it's a rhyme? Thick gas and dust dominate the image, while the dust layers evoke a ghastly hand. Ghastly hand? Grab my strong hand! They're actually key to star formation. Dense clusters of gas and dust collapse under their own gravitational attraction. The heat they generate forms new stars. Because stars do not emit much mid-infrared light, they aren't visible in this view. Instead, they pop out in ultraviolet, visible in near-infrared detectors' views, like the one in our next slide. Hot! The red background in this image depicts cooler, more diffused dust. Wild. Dude, they're fucking clever and shit. They probably do puzzles. Give me that link. Give me that link. No shit. Oh my god. So this is what they actually, I mean, it's still phenomenal. This is what they actually look like. Weird. It is kind of ghosty. It's ghastly. Pikachu, I choose you. I'm gay. Thank you, Jade. I appreciate you. That is, yeah. It just doesn't look real. You know? Looks like that right there looks like some Geiger shit. Know what I'm saying? It's the galactic uterus. Where's the dick? Oh my god, are we the dick? Is entropy the dick? Huh. I can't answer that question for any of us, but I wonder. I'm wondering. Oh, through a NERCam. Located in a small region within the vast Eagle Nebula, 6,500 light years away, the pillars of creation look even more awe-inspiring through Webb's near-infrared camera, NERCam. Near semi-transparent gas and dust provide a nursery for new stars to be born, which are then fucked in the ass by entropy! Entropy dick. Which are apparent as ruby red drops. Often trimmed with 8 diffraction spikes. What? Some brightly shining areas denote great masses within the pillars that are collapsing under their own gravity and heating up. The wavy lines along the edge of the pillars are ejections of nascent star matter, whose supersonic jets collide with dense clouds of gas and dust. Oh my God. The fucking uterus of the universe ejaculates stars into the world. This is incredible. What? The wavy lines along the edges of the pillars are ejections of nascent star matter whose supersonic jet collides with dense clouds of gas and dust. Sometimes the reaction causes bow shocks, forming patterns of waves as a boat does in water. The pillars are only a few 100,000 years old and will continue forming for millions of years. It's space coral. Holy shit. No distant galaxies are visible because a translucent layer of hydrogen atoms, molecules, and solid dust particles blanket the view. The stars in the portion of the nebula light up dust and further obscures the deeper universe. So that's a baby star. That's a baby star just like tooting into the universe. Baby stars just fart until they're. This is incredible. It's kind of hot. Well, actually, it's probably like super hot, but oh my God, there's someone with the username Starbarf. That's incredible. Huh. It's magical, right? Is this the little baby star shit? You're not wrong, Quill. The super the supersonic jets is a cool name for a band. True. True. I think we have teams called the Jets and the Sonics, though. They might get in a fight. I meant like the glowy shit around it. Like you see, I can't zoom into it more, but like this stuff. The glowy shit. Because here's the peen. There's a baby star, I'm guessing, because it says they're little red globs. This is a Geiger painting of Satan. Oh my God, it's the shocker. Kind of. It's like the special shocker. Two for pink, one for stink. You know what I'm saying? Star duo fingerprint? What? Sharks and jets, excuse me, my bad. My bad. This bright glow is two stars having a rendezvous. Oh my God, are they fucking? Every 8 years? Okay, this bright glow is two stars having a rendezvous as they do every 8 years, ringed by 17 loops of gas and dust in orange pink rectangles with softened edges. The stellar pair gains a new dusty ring each time they meet. What?
This is what it's like when worlds collide.
Wolf Rayet 140, WR140, is a collective name of the duo, which has one rare Wolf Rayet type star. Only 600 of these short lived hot furnaces have been discovered. Me. This particular one may have already lost half its mass, setting the stage for new star formation. Really? Webb's mid-infrared instrument, MIRI, specializes in picking out cooler objects like carbon-rich dust. They get a new ring every time they fuck? I wonder if pussies have rings like trees. A new ring every... That's a lot of rings. VV, not W, VV191. VV. Galaxy pair with gravitational lensing pull-out.
Okay, so space is just sex, right? I know I'm gross, but there's so much fucking innuendo. Come on. Come on. Sex is just fucking like getting hot and cold, pulling out, getting juicy, fucking squirting. A lot of mixing juices. Cool.
Cool! Galaxy pair with gravitational lensing pull-out. I think that's the lensing pull-out. Still cool, though. That's true. I mean, when dicks are involved, it's hard to forget. I gotta pack a bowl, but I'm cheersing with you. I'm here. Stars come, is what I learned. I hope lady stars get to come too, because here on Earth we're focusing on snake clits more than humans, and I just don't know what's happening in space. Oh my god, I learned it on the Galapagos that most birds drink either pollen or blood because there's such little fresh water to fucking drink. So they'll like gently walk up to a baby booby bird and like slit its carotid artery and drink it like a fucking vampire. Sick. Totally off topic. I watch a lot of fucking nature shit. Metal. For most of it's nothing's happening, and if it feels good, it probably doesn't look that cool. Little black dress, I am 100% immature. Yes, yes I am. Is it immature or just perverted? Because like if maturity is, denoted by age, technically I'm mature. I'm like the mature now. Well, I don't know. I'm okay with either. I'd rather be a child forever than be a boring old fuck. Exactly. Porque no los duos. You gotta tickle the star. You gotta tickle the star before it collapses into that black hole, and you gotta be nice about it. Consensual. This is galaxy pair VV191. An emerged image from Hubble telescope's ultraviolet and visible light view and Webb's infrared vision. The box zooms in on a stretched red arc and a tiny red dot at the core. At the core of the elliptical galaxy. Wow. Literally light bending. Star play. Thanks to gravitational lensing, this more distant galaxy has been magnified and warped by the galaxy in the foreground, rendering it visible. Still, Webb is the only telescope able to identify this incredibly faint galaxy. That's fucking cool. Stevens Quintet. That's that one we listened to sing. It looks like a bunny. Composite in infrared and X-rays. NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory data harmonizes with Webb's infrared information in this image of the four galaxies within Stevens Quintet. A fifth galaxy on the left is photobombing the view. Where's the fifth? You know what? I'm not even gonna. It's just not gonna happen. The new Webb image reveals brand new details of the results of these four galaxies interacting, including dramatic gas details and star formation. Star formation is fucking weird. As one of the galaxies zooms through the others at speeds of around 2 million miles per hour. Wait. As one of the galaxies zooms through the others at speeds of around 2 million miles per hour, it generates a shock wave that heats gas to tens of millions of degrees. Chandra showcases this effect in light blue, red, green, and blue colors in the image, including in the image include infrared data, not only from Webb but from NASA's. So we're looking for light blue, red, green, and blue colors. So what the fuck? That's amazing. It's just more proof that fucking space is just hot, fucking shocking sex. They go through each other so fast. What is form of entropy for 800, Alex? I'm having dramatic gas myself. Is it? I wonder if farts would be this pretty if we put infrared cameras on them and they were in space. Do astronauts have rainbow farts? No. No, right? No. That's, you know what? My brain. This was a weird day to get deep, my dudes. Cheers. That's a jellyfish, right? No shit one, when black holes collide. Wait, so black holes collide? That's a thing? Oh my god, I wonder if a fart I don't know if a fart would propel you forward. If you think about it, the MRI machine is like a James Webb telescope for the human body. It really is, which is very creepy. We should really put prettier colors into it for humans. Black holes do. What the fuck? I didn't know that. I mean, okay. I know we watched a lot about black holes today, but like they're moving? Question mark? Okay. Do stars move? Everything. Well, yeah, but is it so are black holes like in an orbit then? Oh my god, it's Aquarion. Fuck yes. They are, and they just move. Like, do they move in an orbit, or are they just like nom nom nom, like a Pac-Man? Really? Rogue meaning they're not in an orbit, correct? Just clarifying. Weird. I hate I hate that. They be coming for us. Yeah. Oh, depends. Yeah, because everything because ugh. They do orbit the galactic core, but not necessarily a regular orbit. Interesting. Space the pinball machine. Anything can happen. Some BH are combining. I hate that. Can you imagine if like two fat ass bitches like bumped into each other and just became one on accident? We would be miserable. A cartwheel galaxy. That looks like a jellyfish. Here's another instance of one of the web's first images being married to another telescope's data to birth a richer picture. Okay. In this case, data from the Webb and NASA's Chandra X-ray Observatory together depict the Cartwheel Galaxy. Its whimsical shape comes from a collision with a smaller galaxy. Oh, whimsical. It's whimsical. Good word. Which is not shown in this image. When this smaller galaxy drove through the cartwheel, the energetic combination set off star formation, which appears predominantly on an outer ring. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. X-rays shown in blue and purple represent superheated gas and individual exploded stars. Whoa. And neutron stars and black holes yanking at companion stars. What the fuck? At the same time, red, orange, yellow, green, and blue comes from the Webb's infrared view of the Cartwheel Galaxy, plus two smaller companion galaxies. Farther away are the host of other galaxies in multicolor. Wow, that's a lot going on at one time. Oh, and several billion years from now, the Andromeda Galaxy will collide with ours. Dude, like humans are gonna last several billion years. Yeah. Hmm. I mean, not to be negative, I just don't see that happening. Galactic ick. Galactic ick, y'all. 5332, September 27th. That is really cool, though. In a horrifying way, it's very cool. What I want to know is how they determine what shows up as red, green, blue. I'm assuming it's the wavelength of the light received. Because, light wavelength, like, that's why we see color. It's like the wavelength of the light bouncing back at our eyes. I'm assuming that. Isn't red like the long one? It's like a really long fucking spread out wave, and then they get tighter and tighter. It's the infrared spectrum, right? I'm assuming. I don't think we make up the colors. I think it's literally the colors. It's just you need different types of cameras to see those wavelengths. So, like, it's not like they're, like, using a special camera and then going in, like, dyeing it, as far as I understand. Please correct me if I'm wrong. They're, like, using one camera, and then they're overlapping, like, an X-ray image to show the X-ray captured these light rays, and then this one captured these light rays, and, like, so on and right, like that, right? Like, if vomit was mixed with glitter and put in a dude, is your vomit, like, white? or black. We need to have a conversation. This space talk is heckin' awesome, but let me interrupt y'all for a second by letting you know that chai hot chocolate is possibly the best beverage on the planet. Pop some spices in your hot cocoa. Dude, I put cinnamon in my hot cocoa almost every single night. It is the fucking win. Hell yeah. Red shifting and blue shifting can tell if it's moving towards us or away from us. Really? They have to change the setting to filter out various waves and focus on others. That's what I thought. Yeah, something like that. Red is a longer wavelength, blue is the shorter wavelength. That's what I thought. It's been a long time since I studied this shit, though, so don't take my word for it. I've been out of the game for a bit. If you want to see the bones of a galaxy, look no further. It's not time for Halloween yet. Shut up. Halloween is always, you stupid bitch. But get in the mood with this image of us of Spiral Galaxy. It's IC, by the way. It's just funny. Galaxy Ick. Galaxy Ick 5332. Revealed in its stark, sharp glory through Miri Webb's mid-infrared instrument. Its gaze in the 5 to 28 nanometer wavelength range seems to show gray cobwebs in the shape of a spiral, according to the Webb Flickr page. These delicate threads are gases swirled throughout the galaxy. That's pretty fucking wild. It is like a space skeleton, yeah. Usually dust obscures these gas lanes, but a mid-infrared infrared probe penetrates right through these particles, which are usually composed of either silicates or metals and left by cooling or dead stars. This galaxy is over 29 million light years away and is about 66,000 light years across, making it a bit larger than the Milky Way. Well, how come all the other galaxies look so much cooler than ours? Ours doesn't look like a cool skeleton. Boo! Sight in the mid-infrared range is possible only because Miri can be cooled to near absolute zero, preventing the infrared radiation of the instrument itself from interfering with the readings. What the fuck? That's pretty cool. Absolute zero to take a picture of that. It's so bizarre to think of that concept, that temperature affects picture, etc., etc. Like, I know it does. I've never seen a picture of our galaxy looking like this shit, though. We can only see our galaxy through the galactic plane. We don't have a top. Dude, thank you for just pointing out the obvious. I'm a fucking yeah. We're in it, Katie. It's like how I still don't know what the fuck my back looks like, and that pisses me off on a regular basis. Neptune. That's pretty cool. Galaxy comes from the Greek word for milk. The Milky Way. Oh. Oh. Did you know Neptune has faint rings? I might have. Humanity caught its first glimpse of the rings during Voyager 2 spacecraft flyby in 1989. Jesus Christ. Both Voyager 2 and the Hubble telescope collected our most iconic views of Neptune in visible light and breathtaking shades of blue. That's blue? Okay. But Webb's oh, no, it's not. Okay. But Webb's near-infrared camera, NIRCam, captured a view of the ice giant and its rings like never before in wavelengths of 0.6 to 5 microns. Webb's camera also reveals faint dust bands around Neptune. They have discs. Oh, dude, I don't want to die in space. It's so cold there. If I'm going to die, I want to at least be warm. They got the discs. The planet doesn't appear blue to Webb. That's because its methane-rich composition absorbs infrared wavelengths, so it appears darker overall. High-altitude methane ice clouds. High-altitude methane ice clouds. That sounds fucking fun. Pop out lighter and brighter because they reflect sunlight. Wow. That sounds like a fucking hellscape. Neptune is 30 times more distant from the sun than the Earth is. It's so dim that if you were to land there in the middle of the day, you'd assume it was actually twilight. Wow, dim planet. Fucking dim planet. Smells like a fart. Wow. Looks like a watercolor. It sounds like the clouds are frozen, in which case, like, what? Or do they fucking rain icicles? Like, is it just stab clouds? That's beautiful. Inner Orion Nebula. I will. I should. Ugh. As seen by the James Webb Telescope's NIRCam instrument, the interior of the Orion Nebula, 3 million years old, looks like an oil painting. Water, but sure. Located about 1,500 light years from Earth, the nebula supports the numerous massive and hot young stars. Hot young stars. Oh, today brought to you by Vagisil. Hot young stars of the trapezium cluster at the top right. Is that? Oh, sure. Orion is the closest large star forming region to Earth. Really? I didn't know that. Cheers, happy 420, whatever it is. Rain diamonds. Isn't there some gigantic diamond in the universe that sings or screams or something? I feel like I read about that or learned it or something. Is it a planet made of diamond? And it it actually does emit sound? It's like something weird. I don't know. Dude, that's reaching in the darkness of my brain. I read about that a very long time ago and I have no idea what I'm talking about, but I remember a big diamond in the sky and it screams. I mean, wouldn't I just fucking die, yeet? Dark Souls loot, fucking get it. Universe is a troll, though. Have you ever? I mean, come on. It's super radioactive. No shit. Planets have frequencies. No, I hate that. Is ours screaming for help? Um. So blah blah blah. The most outstanding star in this image is Omega 2. Is that an Omega? Omega 2? Ironus A in the Orion bar's dense wall of gas. Me too. From the top left to the bottom right. Overall, the composite image from multiple filters depicts ionized gas, hydrocarbons, Jesus Christ. Hydrocarbons, molecular gas, dust, and scattered starlight emissions. Try and tell me space isn't sex one more time. The entire nebula is about 24 light years across. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. Two views of the Tarantula Nebula. I know the Tarantula Nebula. Arguably one of the most stunning nebulas, the Tarantula Nebula, 159,800 light years from Earth, has captured our gazes once more thanks to the Webb Telescope's near-infrared camera, NIRCam, and mid-infrared instrument. Sick. No, UY Scuddy. Hold on. What is that? Is it a sun? What is that? I don't like, what is that? There's a bunch of like fake pictures of it. I don't know what to pull up. There's one that's like an example of it compared to every other sun. Largest known star. I hate it. It makes me think of the Fifth Element. Like it's gonna talk to me and eat me. I'm trying to find a good picture of it or just something. Hold on. Excuse me. You know what? Hold on. Idea. Excuse me. Bitch, don't sass me. I'll kill you. The top video that came up is what if Earth orbited UY Scuddy? That sounds horrible. Here's a comparison one. The largest star. Yes. Very lovely. There's so many very strange videos. Like one put a face on the Scuddy. This one might be good. Stop it. That was fucking cool, my dudes. Damn. I know. My brains are literally throbbing with knowledge. I'm gonna find someone cool to raid because it's about that time where I usually take off, and I am going to go to bed. I am so tired. I woke up way too early. But today was fucking fun. I had no idea I did not predict that we were gonna go on a space adventure today just by watching the solar eclipse, but that was pretty fucking cool. Alchemy's partnerversary. Fucking bless your heart. I could kiss you. Thank you so much for reminding me. I knew it was today. I just forgot today even is today. I tried to go to bed early. It just doesn't work. I can't do it. I don't know why. Where's my girl? Yeah, I fucking love doing shit like this. Going on a deep dive of stuff. I mean, space is scary. It's not as scary as like the ocean, but it's scary. But in like the coolest way. I don't know. It's very interesting. I don't know. My brain's too dead. Let's talk about it more tomorrow. Like I'd like to go like actually talk about it. I feel like I can't sleep early. I need to go to bed. I just did not sleep enough. Blame Rodney. Tomorrow's Sunday, though. That's it. Hail Satan. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at a normal time. Bless it. I'm going to go take a fucking nap because I am so fucking exhausted. But thank you for watching. I mean, if you think about it, we've kind of done some cool historic stuff in the channel, but we definitely just watched a fucking whatever special solar eclipse it was. And what was it? You know what? Tomorrow, let's see tomorrow if we even remember today. That's definitely a giant hairy spider. We don't talk about Frank. It's the HR department. I don't want to talk about it. Alchemy is one of my oldest, dearest friends in the entire world. It is her partner-versary today, so we're gonna go rush her ass with some love. Thank you for being awesome and hanging out with me today, even though I'm a big sleepy piece of shit. I'll see you bright and early with some coffee.